So here on the calendar, if you scroll up to 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in calendar template, you can copy this little template with the type, the tier, the square footage, the agent name, the contact name. And then if you find a calendar event that does not have these things, then you can put it in. So here we have one, doesn't have it yet, and then either you can put the name in or I can, but at least it gets the process started. I'm going to go back to her email to see what, if any, contact information I can get. We don't know the square footage. It's probably going to be a tier 2. Now the other thing that I want to show you is I've put just about everything in the progress sheet for this week. But probably every day it's good to double check by clicking on Agenda and then putting this window side by side the progress sheet. So here's the progress sheet. I'm going to scroll down to this week. And we'll start at the beginning to see if everything is in here. And the easiest thing is to also order what's on the progress sheet in the same order it is on the calendar so that it's easy to check. So we're going to scoot this one up. This is being slow, so we have Bennett Carr, Sarah Howard, Lana is now TBD, to be determined. I'm going to scoot her down. We got El Blanova, Tanya, Twilight, now we have a new one that's not on here. So Jan Reese is the one that we'll add. And I'll open this. So we can take the address. Don't know the square footage. We don't know who's shooting it. But we do know it will be on 2/21. We don't have a time yet. And then going on to the next day, we have another Tatiana. Then we have Jerry. We have a TBD Tanya. So we can add that one in. We can edit. We don't have the address, but we don't have the exact address, but we can put in what we have. We don't know the square footage. This one we actually do know the square footage. I don't know who's going to shoot it yet. It is photo. Price it. Okay, and then after Tanya, this one we already have in there, so it's a mistake to be in there twice. I will fix it. I think this is actually where it's supposed to be. The other one was a mistake. So go Tanya, Jan Reese, Drew Fenton, Patrick Moya, John Grauman, fix his spelling, Rick Ojeda. This one is still TBD. And we'll go to the next day through Wednesday. But another thing that we can do to separate out days is add a line underneath the last shoot of that particular day. And then we can tell the difference between the days. So the last one of Tuesday will be Tatiana. She's doing a twilight and a daytime. So that's helpful. And the last one we put was Rick Ojeda. Scoot this over. Marco Rufo's not on here, so we're going to scoot him down. That one's still to be determined. So is Lana. Witt, also to be determined. We're going to scoot him out. Now we have Veronica, David, Eric, Tom, Stephanie. And then we'll go to the following day. Friday, make a line for the end of Thursday. And now on Friday we have Travis, David, Brian, TBD Marco. So that's how I'll double check to see that if everything on the calendar is on the progress sheet.